Okay, we are now ready for the first wash. And what I do normally is to do a wash almost like a flat wash with the main color, which in this case is the orange for the petals. And I will apply water on the area that I want to do the wash, so in this case the petals. So I just apply clear water, and then you just need to wait until the water is absorbed, but it's not completely dry and it's not too wet. So there's like a sheen on the page, and then you take the color and apply it. And it should be quite light. So maybe this is a little bit dark, but it will dry lighter. So I suppose it should be okay. This is a nice and colorful flower. So as you can see, I don't really worry about shadows at the moment. I just give the base color. So and I just do it in sections, because otherwise the paper will dry. So just apply the water and then the color. And at the moment I'm using my number 2 brush. So if you feel you have too much color in your brush, just touch it on your paper towel. And I'm gonna rinse it a little bit and dilute this color. And I just keep doing this for the rest of the petals. So just apply our orange color. And just finish off on this side. So these 2 petals were just a little bit lighter, but that doesn't really matter, because this is only the first wash. And then you can do the same for the leaves and the stalk and the brown part as well. So I'm just going to apply some water in the stalk. And I will apply some diluted down color in here as well. Just make sure your petals are dry. And you can apply the green, because otherwise they might run into each other. Which is okay if you're looking for that effect, but in this case that we're trying to do not a a scientific representation, but a sort of botanical art, then you don't want the colors to run into each other. And then I'm going to do the same thing with the leaves. So the first base wash is just the same. It's like blocking out colors. So apply your clear water. And then apply the color as soon as you see the shine, or I should say the sheen. And it's always best to start with light washes because it's easier to correct mistakes if you make any. And you can always add more color to make it darker. So I'll apply the water here as well. Maybe I could use a slightly bigger brush for this. So I'll use my number 3 because this is a bigger leaf. And then I just apply the paint. Even if this is more or less a flat wash, I always tend to start from the darker side, or what is going to be the darkest side of the leaf. With this wash is not too important, but with the next ones, it would be good to start where the leaf is darker. Then I'm gonna go back to my smaller brush and I'm gonna do this. So again, I'm going to wet the paper. And if you put too much water, you can always dry your brush on the paper towel and just soak up the water. And then add the brown. And in this case, I left it here a little bit darker. But you know, it doesn't have to be done like that. You can just do a flat wash and then make it darker here the next time. And then as soon as this dries, I'm going to do this bit here. So just wet the paper. And add the paint. So again, here I left it a little bit darker. And while it's still wet, you can always add a little bit more paint. But then we are going to make this darker anyway, so that's fine. And if you rinse your brush and tap it on your kitchen towel, so it's just damp, and you can sort of smooth out the color. But don't touch it too much, because otherwise it's going to start, you're going to start ruining it. So just a little strokes and that's it. And then, as you can see, this is dried almost the same, like flat wash, but that's all right, because we're going to do more washes here to sort it out. And this is the first step. And then in the next video, I will show you the second layer, and we're going to start giving form to the petals. All right, so I'll see you in the next lesson.